welcome to the Switch Bit, and this video will be detailing beginner tips and some general information about the warrior class in Dragon Marked for Death. Unlike other classes, the warrior class is meant to be a tank with a lot of health, a good amount of damage output, and some support characteristics such as being able to heal or defend your allies. It depends how you want to approach this class, and your stats and where you allocate them will be very important in choosing that and making sure that you have those set up correctly to play the way you like to play. Me specifically, I'm playing as a moderately high damage and vitality character, but I really want to play the role of a paladin where I can heal and defend my allies when necessary. So here in a moment we'll talk about the stats of the character, and some people want to min-max and some people want to play a certain role, and we'll discuss that as well. But as you can see right here, I'm healing my allies, defending them against the boss so that they can do what they need to do. And that's my idea of this character. So let's talk a little bit about the stats. Generally, you're going to have a high vitality and a high strength, with a little bit higher than normal piety. Piety increases your charged smash attack, your dragon smash, and it also increases your ability to heal your allies. Of course, vitality is health, and strength is going to be your physical output. But agility is another stat that a lot of people have been using. They're saying endgame, a high agility warrior can one-hit bosses. I typically don't min-max, but if you want to play that, you can. Agility, all it does is make sure that you have a high crit chance, that you have a higher chance of hitting the enemies, and you have a higher chance of evading the enemy's attacks. For this particular video, we're just going to go over the basic attacks, and you'll get to see kind of how I play a little bit. So you do have a few more attack options than the Empress character. You just have a standard slash. As you can see, it attacks pretty slow, but just like the Empress character, if you do a jump attack, you can get a 2-hit small combo. Here is the charge slash. The charge slash does have an area of effect. If you hit right on the charge, it's devastating. The area of effect is not very devastating. It's pretty small, but it can be used in certain situations. This is the Berserk mode. This is going to drain your dragon gauge, and it's going to increase your attack and decrease your defense while active. While it's active, you can also pull off a dragon smash, which is a pretty impressive attack against bosses if you can pull it off. Let's take a look at those attacks. There's just a standard slash, jump slash slash. We have a charged slash with the area of effect. Now when you see this area of effect come out, for this particular character at this level, that first hit is about 1,000 damage and the area of effect is about 80, so it's not very strong. And if you're doing this, watch, you can hit right afterwards with another standard attack. So the most you're getting is a 2-hit combo with this character. Smash, normal. And that's about it as far as combos go. And let's pull up the Berserk mode again. Like I said, it's going to drain your dragon gauge slowly. But what's really going to take your dragon gauge is this dragon smash. It leaves you vulnerable. It takes a lot of dragon gauge, but if you hit it, it's pretty awesome. You do initial attack and then extra damage right there. And if you can pull that off in multiplayer, it's going to be a lot more successful than single player. You'll have a lot more options too. This is me doing it in single player, and just the first boss, it's tough to find an opening. And you have to time it just right. But if you do, it's very, very satisfying. Okay, now beyond attacks, you have some other movement options. So you have a tackle, which is pressing down and the L button. And that's to move objects like that. That's the only really use I've found for it. You can hit enemies doesn't really do anything. You can use it to get over small crevices like this, but I haven't found a use for that when you can just jump over them. So mostly it's going to be used to basically get to areas you can't get to by smacking into these rolling crates or whatever they are. And then you have the guard. Now this is what I like to do. This is kind of how I play. That's going to heal yourself, heal your allies, and heal NPCs, all while protecting them from attacks. So I'll use that pretty frequently if I'm playing solo mode, and even more frequently when I'm playing online multiplayer. And this is kind of altogether how I play here against this boss character. And we have a witch, we have a shinobi, and then I'm playing the warrior. So I'm paying attention to the health of my allies in the bottom right corner, because I want to make sure I can protect them like I just did. Also, if I have an opportunity to heal and protect, I'm going to use that. Meanwhile, I'll be attacking the enemy, trying to increase my gauge. Now if you look in the bottom right hand corner, that witch is almost dead. And I want to get over there and protect her so we can have max points basically once we win this. So I'm going to defend this character from this attack while healing her so that the shinobi can get his attacks on and the witch can continue to heal us. Knowing the roles of each character is pretty important in the online play, and you're expected to kind of stick to your job. Alright, that's it. There'll be more coming soon. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any extra tips or comments, something that I missed, please put it down in the comments below. Happy hunting everybody, and thanks for watching.